Okay, first up, everybody's favorite pro. We won't spend a lot of time here, is the money. Let me show you what I mean. Every job has its pros and cons. If you're thinking about working as an insurance adjuster, here are my top three, plus the six cons of working in this industry, specifically as a claims adjuster. Now, I don't know if you're going to like this content. Some of you probably already hit the back button. Let me know with a like or a subscribe. That way I can maybe make more parts to this and then, hey, we'll call this part one. Okay, do that for you and me. Okay, first up, everybody's favorite pro. We won't spend a lot of time here, is the money. Now, before I show you something about the money that can be made, you should know that I started my career as a claims adjuster 2 years before the pandemic. So, summer of 2018. This was right after, if you remember, Hurricane Harvey that hit in 2017. My colleague, actually, while I worked at Google, she said, hey, I'm working at State Farm doing this adjusting thing. I had no idea what she was talking about, but she showed me that paycheck and I did see the dollar signs. Now that's good because like the money is good, but it was dependent upon that hurricane. If people get hurt, you make money. It's kind of a yin and a yang. Studying the course is what I fell in love with more, so it kept me going in this industry. I'm sure I'll never leave. So now let's talk about the money.
What I do as an insurance adjuster, I make a little over my monthly salary weekly as an IA. So imagine making $2,000 or more a week.
Look here, this is what the BLS says this role pays. There are some exceptions, so you might want to bookmark this part because this is actually the first con. Your pay to go above what the BLS here says you will earn depends upon your skills. You're not going to be able to just come into this role and then demand high pay. So yes, you do have to learn some things. You have to actually just work. You can't just show up and, just coast, which most people do with jobs. They pay you just enough for you not to quit and you do just enough work for you not to get fired. That won't work in this industry. So, however, on the flip side, and this is a bonus pro, if you stand out from the crowd with a set of skills, you'll find yourself with endless amounts of work chasing storms. It's big money and it can be very huge for some. No joke. We're talking close to half a mil. So since we've, but everybody gets into it for the money, right? You already knew it pays good. So let's talk about another benefit, which some of you may not find beneficial. You might want to mark this as Pro 2. Now, if you work 1099, you do get your tax benefits. And later you can always settle into a W-2. You'll take a pay cut, probably settling down, but or probably like for sure, but at least, you'll be close to home, not chasing storms. Otherwise, if chasing storms is a con for you, there's seven cons, not six. Okay, let's go to the second con. Here's something else that many of you won't like. It's a lot of hours. This is the con. It's a lot of hours that you got to put in. So you do get sleepy. You do work long stretches. Well, it just is what it is. Let's not delay this further. If you miss these cons, I will recite these at the end, except for the bonus cons, because I didn't have that on my list. Your third con, although the pay is good, it can stop at a moment's notice. You might get 2 weeks notice that, hey, we're going to end. It could be the same day. I've actually driven out, went to a deployment. You think you're going to get work, and they say, you know what? Nope, no work, not enough damage, done. Even when there's a lot of flood claims, a lot of people don't have flood policies. Have you ever met anybody with a flood policy? Okay, now con four. Did I say top three pros yet? I don't know. Let's do cons. You have to be in charge of your taxes. Okay, so just hire an accountant. There is a lack of benefits because you are 1099, definitely different if you have a W-2. Some of the perks, here's a pro, some of the perks if you work with the staff adjusting. I never did, but if you did, you do get the vehicle. Some of them are unmarked vehicles like travelers, so you just get a black card. And you have a gas card. What's not beneficial about that? They take care of the insurance too. That could save, for some people, they pay $1,200 just for a car and insurance. So when I worked with Google, they took care of everything too, and it is really nice. It helps you. Okay, con number six. It's tough getting going and to keep going because there's not always a hurricane. If there was, everybody would be an insurance adjuster, but there's not. And so, like the winter months, especially January, it's going to be the slowest for you. Oh, and then con seven, this is kind of another like point 0.5 con because I already did mention that you needed your skill set because everything does depend on you. Oh, a pro is your schedule depends on you. So that's 4. And let's see. Let me know what type of pros and cons, if you've had any experience as an adjuster, let me know what type of pros and cons you've experienced. Okay, so let's just recap. The pros first, the pay is going to be good. If you have great skills, then you're going to be paid higher and your work will last longer. Okay, so now for the cons, you need skills, a lot of them to pay the bills. You are going to work long hours. You're going to lose your deployment at any time without warning, but you'll start to sense that the claims are dwindling, like your email box to get quieter and quieter. Okay, no benefits if you're 1099, but benefits if you're W-2. If it's tough to get going because you do need to learn those skills and you do have to wait on a storm like a hurricane out along the coast or maybe hail in the Midwest, the hail is better because it's going to impact a lot and there's less damage versus the hurricane. You don't have to do, you could just stay on the roofs. Okay. Next, yeah, everything depends on you. So again, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.